Oh, everyone, Shika Hogan here reporting for the festival. So, after the last time we talked about the Nissan Pulsar GTIR, today we're going to jump onto another rally car, and while the engine is really well, it's a lot louder than your average engine for this class. And this car right here is the Peugeot 205 Rallye. Yeah, I'm pretty sure someone will correct me for that. There's no come back. I need you to correct me for this. uh, right, so this car right here is, well, it's a French car, and you got to do the Stardew rally event from the previous update. Someone is trying to do the speed trap right now, but yeah. And this car is the most modern Peugeot available for Forza Horizon 4. I don't know why. I mean, seriously, they don't even have the 206, which, well, looks nicer to be honest. I'm not going to lie. The 205 is great, but 206 is better in my opinion. That's just my opinion, alright? So don't mind about that. So anyway, as you can see from the top right, this is a livery based on Azur Lane again, because I just happened to find it when I'm trying to search for Itasha for this car, and this time it features Laffey from Azur Lane, an American destroyer. Yeah, USS Laffey, a Benson class destroyer. And well, the guy that make this actually create this particular livery as well for the Pulsar. But well, I'm pretty sure I was trying to search for that, but unicorn is kind of rather interesting pick for a car choice. So, and it's pretty rare too, so I choose that for the anime livery. And then for this one, I just pick it for the 205. So let's have a quick look around of the livery. Well, this livery is just, well, Itasha, not the kind of that, oh, it looks like it has a lot of sponsor and stuff. No, it's just a pictures of Laffey in her wedding dress, because it's available in the game, by the way. I don't own her to be honest, well, because not exactly my favorite, because I have Z23. And well, it's I mean, the color combination looks really nice here. The blue is so good, and even the front grille has blue stripes now. It's really interesting. And well, of course, the Peugeot logo is there. And well, the left hand side, it's just used, well, the guy that made this just used one pictures, but he make it so it looks different for each side. Like the front has more focus on full body pictures, and then the side is just, well, try to make it, to put it a bit more to the side, and then the other side is just mirrored version of the other side. And unfortunately, the rear is really blank, in my opinion. Like seriously, just, you know, put, you know, maybe, you know, another Laffey here, or just put a chibi one, or just put a Azur Lane logo. Just anything. It's really blank here. Like there is nothing happening here. I mean, yeah, it's a bit of criticism for me, but you know, it might improve the design a little bit more. But if it doesn't work out, rather well, maybe you shouldn't put it there. Yeah, just in case, maybe just some suggestion that you could pick. I don't know. But either way, overall, it looks really nice. But yeah, no top logo like the last time, because the last one, it has the Royal Navy logo. This one doesn't have the Eagle Union logo, unfortunately. I mean, it's kind of hard to create a logo like that, to be honest. So, you know, I'll let that slide. So anyway, let's go into a race. I tuned this car into an A-class rally, and it stays as a front-wheel drive, as you can see right here. As you can see right there, it's front wheel drive, so it will be a lot more challenging to drive this car fast, because as I mentioned before, back when I drive the Fiesta XR2 on one of the longest rally track that I've played, driving a front wheel drive is easy, yes, but driving a front wheel drive as fast as possible, that's a different story, because it's pretty difficult to keep it on control, especially with front wheel drive, easier to understeer basically. So alright, we're going to start off the race with White Horse Hill Trail. And well, I built this for Rallye because, well, it says Rallye. The car is categorized as retro hot hatch, so you can try to make it, well, a street racer as well if you want to, but well, I choose to make it a rally car because, well, it says Rallye, so why the hell not? Yeah, it looks really great, that's for sure. Good for photo shoot from the front, unfortunately, just from the front, because from the rear it's pretty bland, and from the top it's kind of okay because the hood is still there. I wonder if there is illustrious Itasha later on. I wonder. I'm kind of trying to search for that. So anyway, let's start off with this car, and I cannot do a full throttle launch because car really love to spin the wheel, and the engine sound on this car is, for some reason, it's really loud. I don't understand why, but at least I have a better feedback to the engine sound. But yeah, it keeps up really well. This is basic. So the way I describe this car is, this is basically the, ooh, why are you slowing down like that? You should just crash. Don't bring others into your problem. But yeah, this car is practically the Mugen Civic CRX for the rally race in this game, because it's just so good. It behaves pretty similarly to the Mugen CRX Civic, and for some reason the first place is just running away really far somehow. Yeah, sometimes the AI is kind of running away rather easily. Yeah, I don't think I can catch up with that guy, but well, it is what it is. Sometimes the AI can be really cheating around here. Not that any game has AI that's pretty honest, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, I cannot full throttle it, obviously, around the corner because it won't turn, as you can see there. I'm trying to demonstrate it a little bit more. So yeah, the technique is, when you're in a corner, you half throttle it to, you know, make sure the car will behave as nice as possible to you. Like this, for example. Just keep the half throttle so it still has grips to keep into the corner and it doesn't understeer at the same time. Because if you let go of the throttle during mid-corner, it will snap oversteer. It will just let off the tail, because the front wheel is starting to slow down suddenly, but the rear wheel will still around the same, just decelerating constantly, but the front wheel just suddenly, oh yeah, time to slow down, and it slows down a lot faster than the rear wheel. But if you try to keep full throttle, the grip won't be enough for the front to keep it into the corner, and then it just went wide, and that's a recipe for a disaster basically. Oh yeah, I don't know why that Golf is absurdly fast. It's really weird. But then again, front wheel launch is not the best in this game. Front wheel, rear wheel, the only good drivetrain in this game is just all-wheel drive. for racing at least, because if in competitive racing, all-wheel drive is the king, which is unfortunate. Oh well, let's just jump into the next race, shall we? Alright, for our second race, we're on Cotswold Road Rally Trail. And well, let's just go. So, anyway, what was I was trying to talk? And I forgot already, but... aside from the problem from understeer, this car handles, well, pretty okay if you drive it correctly. Because if you don't drive it correctly, it will just problematic. Yeah, so it requires some good skill to keep it in line. As you can see right there, so you never want to let go of the throttle fully or full throttling it as well. Just in the middle. But if you need to more turning, just let off the throttle. Usually it works. Just like that. Okay, I still don't understand what happened with the previous AI because it just ran away so far in front. Ooh, too much throttle there. That's what happened if you push too much throttle during corner. It will just understeer. Yeah, understeer is the biggest enemy of rallying. So if you have more understeer, you may have problem. And front wheel drive isn't the best thing for rallying unless you're just starting. But as you can see around the corner, if you properly drive it, you can bring a lot of momentum into a corner and you don't have to worry about the understeer if you know what you're doing. Okay, just let off the throttle a little bit so you can turn. Because if you try to full throttle it, yeah, it won't work really well. Alright, that's quite the revenge for the last race. Not bad. But yeah, it doesn't have enough speed, just like the Mugen Civic, basically. Yeah, so yeah, it's practically kind of like the Mugen Civic at this point, but it's for rallying. That's the only difference. Yeah, it's really great, but for its respective type of racing, that's the difference. I mean, you can try to make it like the... Yeah, I mean, the power figure is actually pretty similar between this car that I've done. Because, well, both are using full handling build, technically speaking. And one is using the race spec tire, I think. The Mugen Civic, I think, if I remember correctly, used the race tire. So basically the full slick of this game. And it works really well, even though it's just handling. I mean, I've won a single race on first place with that car somehow. I'm pretty sure it's just the other driver is just garbage when driving sometimes, but yeah. The car is actually Rally Civic. I mean, come on. Don't get me wrong, it's its own car, but for this game, the best way to describe it is like that. This car is the Rally Civic, technically speaking. Oh well. Let's go on to our final race, which is not that far from here. For our final race, we're on Ashbrook Loop Scramble. One of my favorite track to test my car, to be honest. And, well, let's see if it can win on this one. If it can win, well, you probably can win the online race if you are skillful enough and your enemy is not that great. But, you know, let's see how it handles. We have another Peugeot here, it seems. With us. So, traffic everywhere. I mean, in online race, the first few seconds is not going to be a lot of traffic like that. Which is a shame, to be honest, because it doesn't feel like it's an actual race game. But then again, people are really terrible in this game sometimes. Not just sometimes, often actually. Because people just torpedo bomb you to oblivion. Alright. We're on the dirt section. With enough corners. Ow. I'm a little too fast there. But then again, Rallye. But yeah. Out of the corner. My god, this car is really fast. But on the strike line, well. Yeah, on the strike line it will be murdered by other cars that's faster than this car. Because let's be honest, this car is handling based more than anything. I mean, I'm going to show you the stats with this car that I've built. It's really light. It's under a ton. And that is bloody light for a car like this. I mean, it still gains speed on 6th gear while going uphill. Okay, a bit late on the brakes there. And yeah, that is my fault because I'm trying to focus. I'm not to focus on driving, instead I'm talking too much. But you know, it is what it is. Right. That one I just let off the throttle fully because I want some more cornering out of the car. Because I brake a bit late. But you know, for what it is, this car is pretty fun to drive. It's just that, well, not the most competitive car for high-speed area like a lot of part of this game, because there are so many strike line, well, or at least strike-ish line. But you know, as I said, it is fun. I don't have much to talk about this car because ooh, okay, just not full throttle while I can't believe that doesn't break my skill point there. What the hell? Let's try to do an alternative line here. See if that's faster. Yeah, it's somewhat faster by 1 second. 1 second is a lot though. Let's see. How do we compare it against the AI? Come on. Yeah, we are pretty far away against the AI on the handling track, so it's safe to say if you are really skillful with front wheel drive and your opponent happen to be not the best driver, you can win with this car on online rank. But then again, people are blatantly use the meta car to win on online ranking. I mean, well, then again, I only do online ranking for the one-time reward, and that's about it. Because I'm on the middle, I'm on Leech 9. Not that high, but you know, it's consistently there. But I'm pretty average, alright, so yeah. Well, let me show you real quick about the stats of this car. I forgot to do that for the last car that I did, the Pulsar. But yeah, it has 203 kilowatts with 289 Newton meter, and it weighs 696 kilogram, which is really like it barely reached 700 kilograms, just 4 kilograms more, and it will reach that. And well, obviously, since this is a front-wheel drive, it's front heavy. It's 63% torque to front, weight distribution wise, and well, the displacement is already modified to 1600. So yeah, there you go, the 205 Rallye. Basically, it's a Civic or French. That's the only way that I could describe this car, I guess, in this game, because that's the closest thing that I could compare it. It behaves the same, it launches pretty similarly, both for front-wheel drive. The only difference is, one is pretty good on tarmac, the other is good for dirt race, with some resemblance of skill that you need to master to know how to drive a front-wheel drive. But you know, just pick what you like. I like this car. It won't replace the A-Class because, well, the one that will replace it is the Pulsar, as I said last time, and it won't replace that, that's for sure. But if I just want to mess around, I'll bring this car. And well, probably getting... Whoa!